going on, guys? Hope you are doing well. I'm sure, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably have heard in some form or fashion that the real estate market is crazy right now. Or maybe you've seen that little that new viral video of the guy trying to sell the apple, and there's just people bidding like crazy, not looking at it, and just going way over what he was asking for in the first place. So that indeed is kind of true. The real estate market we are in right now is pretty crazy, not like anything we've ever seen before. But I kind of wanted to just kind of dive in a little bit and explain kind of how we got there and what that actually really looks like. So I've put together a fun little graphic for us to kind of look at together, just to kind of really break down what's going on in the market, and just really help visualize what's going on. So here is my wonderful art. And here you can see we have two lakes. You have Lake Seller up here on the top, and you have a few boats up here that basically just represents people that are selling the homes. Down here you have Lake Buyer, and again you have people down here that are buying houses. You have a relatively equal amount of people selling and buying, meaning there's always just houses available in one way or another. A lot of things that kind of go into people selling their home is there's a lot of things, but here just kind of some top ones. People just simply can't afford the homes. They're losing jobs and can't afford to pay for the house. They're relocating, they're downsizing, they're upsizing. There's always some reason in there for people to be selling and buying houses. So this is kind of a representation of what a normal market looks like. People are selling, people are buying. What's going on right now is there's basically been a dam that has been created that's kind of changing the tides a little bit. And this dam is made of things like foreclosure protection, meaning that it's hard for people to get their homes foreclosed on. So there's that group of people that are not having to sell their houses. Forbearance, people aren't having to actively make mortgage payments. So again, that kind of leads to that. There's people that can't afford these homes aren't necessarily not being able to afford them at the moment. Now that's being put on hold because they're not technically having to make their mortgage payments. And finally, there's something kind of like loan modifications. I'm not sure if you've heard or not, but the CFPB has made kind of an announcement that they're trying to create basically a loan modification that allows people to have 40-year mortgages. So that's going to make the ability to afford a home a lot easier, which is going to be great for some people, but that means there's going to be less houses being for sale. So you can kind of see there's kind of unequal distribution now. Lake Seller is getting a little bit bigger size-wise. A lot more people have houses to sell, but there's a lot less people actively in the lake trying to sell it. Opposed down here to Lake Buyer, where that market is getting more saturated, but there's more people in that market. And so there's kind of now this unequal amount of buyers and sellers. Now, to kind of put the little cherry on top, you sprinkle in some low interest rates, and that just shoots up the amount of people looking to buy houses, because the ability to afford more is now a prevalent option for people, because interest rates are so low, meaning they have more buying power than they had before. So there's a lot of speculation on kind of how long this market is going to last, where we're going. There's a lot of speculation that within the next 3 to 5 months, you're going to start seeing interest rates really start jumping back up. And a lot of that is due to the fact that there is a home shortage. There's a lot more buyers. So to kind of start leveling that out a little bit, probably we'll start seeing interest rates kind of go up through the summer months, to kind of really try helping kind of making a little bit of equilibrium with the amount of buyers and sellers, and just all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this kind of helped you kind of have a little inside look on kind of how we've gotten to where we've gotten in the real estate market. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you and answer any questions you got.